Hello guys, welcome back to Selinka Updates. Before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to never miss any updates from us. Ex-Quezon City Mayor Herbert Bautista and Aide, former city administrator Audrey Cunha, convicted of graft. A graft case refers to a legal matter involving allegations of corruption or dishonest practices, particularly in the misuse of public funds or the abuse of authority by government officials or employees. Graft generally involves the unlawful acquisition of money, benefits, or advantages by exploiting one's position of power or influence. Common examples of graft include bribery, embezzlement, kickbacks, and overpricing. Graft cases are often investigated by anti-corruption bodies and can lead to administrative, civil, or criminal penalties if proven. The Sandiganbayan is a special appellate court in the Philippines that has jurisdiction over cases involving public officials accused of graft, corruption, and other violations of public trust. It was established to ensure accountability among government officials and uphold integrity in public service. The Sandiganbayan has found former Quezon City Mayor Herbert Bautista and his former city administrator Audrey Cunha guilty of graft over a 2019 procurement of an online occupational permitting and tracking system. That's the OOPTS. The Special 7th Division, in a decision promulgated on Monday, January 20th, the anti-graft court sentenced both Bautista and Cunha to an indeterminate penalty of 6 years and 1 month as minimum to 10 years maximum each. Likewise, both are perpetually disqualified to hold public office as a result of their graft conviction. The anti-graft court did not impose fines on Bautista and Cunha, citing the IT firm that received the payment was not included in the charge nor the internal auditor's investigation findings. The Sandiganbayan said that the OOPTS project lacked critical functionalities, the most egregious of which was the inability to access the public through the internet, despite the fact that the system itself was supposed to be an online occupational permitting system. It stands to reason that the ultimate task that should be met under the terms of reference is that the occupational permits go fully online to be used by any applicant for an occupational permit. In this case, it truly defeats the purpose if, after the delivery of the hardware equipment and the software that was ready to be installed, assuming all the digital infrastructure, that's the IP address, LAN, SSL, etc. was fixed, the online occupational permit could still not be accessed online, the Sandiganbayan said. While the OOPTS was eventually launched in late 2021 after it was essentially overhauled or merged into a hybrid system to function as designed, the Sandiganbayan said it did not change the fact that Bautista and Cunha gave the go-ahead for the geodata contractor to be paid way ahead of the delivery of its services, despite glitches, crashes, and non-functional features afflicting its application. Instead of immediate payments, the Sandiganbayan said Bautista should have endorsed the project to his successor, who could have tested and run the OOPTS to go online before making the full payments. For payment to be approved by accused Bautista at the same time, there was undoubtedly an unwarranted benefit, advantage, or preference given to geodata. The rule score was not to rush payments when all the environment variables required under the terms of reference should have been compiled with, it said. With all the muddle the OOPTS encountered, the project was indeed prematurely marked as completed when payment was effected to geodata on July 1st, 2019, or to its benefits, advantage, or preference. While there was a lack of proof showing actual damage to the government, the prosecution's evidence clearly showed that the accused unjustly favored geodata by facilitating payments when delivery was not complete. Undoubtedly, this qualifies as violation of Section 3E of RA 3019. Their conviction is thus warranted. the anti-graft court added. The Sandiganbayan, however, did not order Bautista and Cunha to pay fines since the public funds involved, amounting to 32 million pesos, was already received by the private firm, which is not a party to the case. The case alleged that Bautista and Cunha exercised partiality in awarding a contract to Geodata Solutions for an OOPTS despite the absence of a specific appropriation approved by the City Council. Bautista told reporters during his May 2023 arraignments for the case that the charge was politically motivated. I devoted myself to Quezon City for 34 years, and then because of politics, we have this case, Bautista added, referring to his rise from serving as the Sandiganbayan City's councillor, vice mayor, and mayor until his term expired in 2019. Bautista, however, did not identify the individuals allegedly behind the supposed politically motivated case against him. In April 2023, the Sandiganbayan denied Bautista's motion for leave to file demurrer to evidence, saying the facts alleged information, if hypothetically admitted, would establish the essential elements of the offense charged. The anti-graft court also denied the motion to dismiss filed by Bautista in June 2023, saying incomplete pre-trial documents are not grounds for dismissal. Sandiganbayan Associate Justice Teresa Dolores Estuesta, who penned the decision, said during the promulgation that Bautista and Cunha will be under provisional liberty given the previous cash bond they posted with the anti-graft court. In a statement, the camp of Bautista expressed that the former mayor is innocent and did not commit any act which constitutes the offense charged. The vote 2 versus 1 formed a cloud of doubt amongst justices and added that the pieces of evidence did not support the guilty verdict. The statement furthered into stressing these points. The project itself was duly delivered to and received by the Quezon City government, and therefore the payment to the supplier was valid. It must be emphasized that he never personally and financially gained anything from this project. Not a single centavo went into our clients' pockets. Most importantly, there was no harm or injury suffered by anyone, let alone the Quezon City government and its people, since they were ultimately able to use the project. According to them, the fight continues and they will be filing a motion for reconsideration. They hope that the Sandiganbayan will take time to have a second hard look at the evidence presented that presents their clients' innocence. That's all we have for you on today's updates. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in our next video. Bye.